Welcome to Cyberpunk 2077, episode 38 of my 6th playthrough. We're playing as Corporate. In the recent episode, we completed the mission with Judy, taking back clouds. And we did some gigs and some other hustles. And now we're going to continue with the River Ward side quest.
Well, this is the place. Tick, 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 tick.
Hey honey, bring that silky sweetness over to my place to make a building H10, huh? Oh, good to you.
Today's gonna be awesome!
Yeah. Oh, you're so silky, right? Get up the phone and pay attention to me.
It's hot today.
Yeah, it's even really hot with you out here. Then make sure it's silky ripeness. Oh, all very nice. What's up, detective?
Hey, V.
Huh?
How you holding up? Been better. I know. Probably not hard to tell.
What's that?
Nice ride. Brand new? Nope. Not in a chatty mood, I see. Not really. Sorry. So, what happened?
What'd you fuck up this time?
Needed someone to talk to. Uh-huh. First, take a look.
Hello, my name is Arif Iqbal, and this is WNS News. Today's story.
More dead politicians. Just watch it.
NCPD to the trail of a dangerous abductor and murderer. The incident occurred at the intersection of 7th and 15th Avenue. The following police footage was captured at the scene.
1038, I repeat at 1038. Registration 2AA6244. We're exiting our vehicle now.
Copy that.
Out of the car! Hands up! Easy, officer. Relax. Shut your mouth! Oh, shit. We have a 1053 and a 1054. I repeat, a 1053 and a 1054.
What do you do? A real police officer wouldn't shoot somebody running away with no firearms in their hands.
Martinez, age 17. His parents reported his disappearance over a month ago. Unfortunately, LeVar's life could not be saved. His body could not withstand the severe septic shock he suffered. Autopsy reports revealed the teenager was given dangerously high levels of hormones, anabolic steroids, and stimulants. The possessions and
Well, maybe you shouldn't shop at the grocery stores then.
were also found in the car, belonging to one Anthony Harris. Unfortunately, their fates remain unknown. Although the criminal widely known as Peter Pan survived the gunshot, he has not regained consciousness, making interrogation impossible. Please stay tuned to WNS.
This, Peter Pan. He in case? You were looking for him? Never heard of him. Didn't cross my desk. What's the problem if they caught the guy? My nephew, Randy. Disappeared not long past. And what you just saw. The kid was wearing Randy's shoes. Oh, Jesus. Randy's disappearance. You know anything else? My sister and I don't get along that well. I don't know much. Just wish I could have been there for her when she needed it most. And what, they figured you'd get emotional and kept you off the case? More like a restraining order. Won't let me anywhere near it. Gonigal took the lead on it. Lazy-ass gonk. And so far, he ain't accomplished shit. Well, they're not all wrong. You got a personal stake in this. And that's why I need an objective eye. You. So what do we need to do? Can't interrogate the guy because he's a veg, but we can view his dreams. I'm sorry, dreams?
We only make a building H10, see you there.
Come on, I'll explain on the way.
Make yourself comfy. Were you saying something, bro?
It's an experimental procedure, but it's already yielding results.
There you go.
They record dreams that can be played back as BDs. You got access to these dreams? Not yet, but they keep them in the lab we're headed to now. Okay. Got an appointment? Not exactly. We'll go in together, but, not through the main entrance. We're gonna break the law? We'll find a different way in, and then hustle out quick. Never actually been here, so I'll need your help.
You've never actually been to the police department? You...
Find our entrance. I have an audit today. Should be a ghost town. No need to be quiet. How'd you know about the audit? I did my homework.
You have no idea how challenging that was to not go over there and engage in combat with those that is police fighting a gang. But I want to stay on the focused on the quest here.
Know where they're keeping the BD? Likely the room where they edit the autistic kids' dreams. Should we leave with Anthony Harris?
Oh, what's this? Wait a second. Well, I don't. Is this new? Did they put this here or something after the update?
A few of these rooms we probably don't have to bother with.
A legendary Overture in this area? Really? Huh. Even though it's not more powerful than what I got, but this is during the side quest? I don't remember seeing this. They must have added that.
Locked. Can't get in.
Now I'm pretty sure. I mean, most of all these laptops pretty have a lot. Some of them have. Some of them have different email messages on a few of them, but.
They definitely don't store any BDs in this area.
You're gonna talk the whole time, right? While I'm looting the place. Yeah, I think these are all the same. That's different. Yeah, there are a few of them are different. There's like it pertains to like
Got some kind of shard, but it's blank. Keep looking.
each laptop's a different individual that works here. So there's are like specific to individuals' laptops. That's all. Latest research, that might be different. You got amount of detail. Look at the level of detail on this stuff.
Hey, River. Think I got it.
Found something?
Not yet.
Anthony Harris. Let's try these drawers.
Say, River, why not just have a janitor crack a door for you?
Can't risk getting scolded for sniffing around somebody else's case. Yoan!
Where were you hiding?
What are you doing here? You got kicked off the force.
Wait
Just
a second.
suspended, actually.
Pan Am, is that you?
And who might you be?
I'm calling the actual police.
Oh, wait.
Call the police on the
Hear me
crime
out,
fighters.
please.
This is
Seriously,
Detective River
River?
Ward.
You weren't in enough trouble already?
Harris kidnapped my nephew.
Dr. Yalan Packard, are you related to
I'm
Pan
sorry.
Am Palmer?
Really, I am. But we
Hey.
store evidence here. And we have strict protocols.
Talking about a revolution.
Protocols? Talking about his nephew's life here. A child's life.
This is an ongoing police investigation. Go,
Mind
please.
if I lick those?
Get out
You can't
now.
leave without Peter Pan's dreams.
I'll say it one last time.
Huh?
Out!
I'll say it again. Sorry if I lick those.
Remember your first med school
Lift up your
exam?
skirt one time.
You know the one. Passed it with flying colors. Gotta remember it. Ladies' room erupted in flame. They evacuated everybody for 2 hours.
I cannot believe you would throw that in my face.
Wow.
I never wish to see you here again. Especially you.
You know, leverage. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do,
You
right?
don't know him well, do you? This man is a bastard.
Barely know River. We just work together.
Do not believe any promise he makes.
Good tip, thanks. But we're wasting time.
Harris's dream, BD. Where is it?
He isn't dreaming.
That's the first time I've ever seen the cyberware on her face is kind of like fading in and out. I don't think I've ever seen
A bullet damaged his cerebral cortex.
facial features in
We
this
get only
of the
dissonant
NPCs.
urges.
I don't think I've ever
Pieces.
seen like something like that. They're usually pretty spot on.
I'd like
Try
to...
audiovisual stimulation.
But he isn't open. Spectrum.
Favorite song or movie helps you reach the kids. Might be worth a try.
Excuse you.
I am aware of the similarity. Hypothalamus stimulation and hormone production.
Excuse you with your silky
But
ass
Harris
and
is
all
not
that.
a child.
Bang you out
I
as
have
soon as
never
I'm
tried
done
the
looking at
procedure
this
on an
stuff.
adult.
I'll get deep in your silky wet ripeness as soon as I take a look. Oh, this is all the same stuff except for this one, I think.
Any reason you haven't?
Because, unlike River, I went to med school and studied neuroscience. And not by reading about it over someone's shoulder on the metro.
Let's try it.
We don't even know his preferences.
I'll find something. I mean you're willing to try?
Just go. I'll open the front door for you.
Let's ride, V. I know exactly where to start.
Say, by the way, what do you know about biochips? Arasaka's relic in particular.
Seriously, for real.
Well, it's designed to store a
Literal?
person's neural engram. Sorry. Just imagine copying over a person's memories and personality.
Right, I get that. More curious what happens if the stored engram overwrites the engrams of the chip carrier.
Overwrites? I'm not even sure that's possible.
Can I
Why
lift
do you
up
ask?
on the countertop here?
Nah, never
Deep
mind.
inside you?
Not a big deal. Thanks.
Alright, see you later, Pan Am or whatever. Pan Am sister or whatever. Well, I got a legendary Overture Revolver. That was worth it. Hey, wait a minute. Wasn't there,
Cops seem to like you. Careful this one doesn't start sending you out for donuts.
Stay out of it, Johnny.
Wait, meaning you're willing to traipse along behind Mr. Policeman like a pup?
You know, moments like these, I truly mourn the fact I can't fucking sock you one.
Fine, not gonna pry. Truth is, you could have done worse than Detective Blue Moon Ward.
Already have. Got a brain parasite nibbling away at my nerve endings as we speak.
I don't think I've ever chose that option before. That was funny. But it's like that. I mean, I guess like there's different. I don't think I've ever. I remember that like that's usually how I left that place, but you could miss that dialogue there if you walked out like I did up from a different area. I remembered it from before, so I went back there. Excuse me? Excuse you? Hey honey, Mega Building H10. Yo, River Ward, can you stop? I gotta go get on that broad over there.
Okay. Let me hear it.
So, got booted off the force.
Suspended.
Mayor's death stank to high heaven. Inquest into, kicked under the rug. So I made a fuss.
Not worth asking how you feel about that.
Nope. It's just, it's not easy for me to talk about what's biting at my ass.
Fair enough.
Good, I don't want to hear about it.
Tell me where we're headed, though.
To Joss's. Randy's mom. She thinks he just ran away from home. For now, keep the kidnapping between us.
Where's Randy's dad?
Been a few years since he got popped. Gang war.
Great role model.
Josh was left alone with 3. But she's as tough as weathered leather.
Tell me about Randy. What kind of kid he is?
Petty theft, drugs, running away from home. That kind.
Cop uncles really see the best in you.
There are people who always find their way into trouble. Randy's one of them.
Yeah, especially ones without fathers.
Gonna tell me why we aren't trying to find Harris's apartment?
That's a house, and I doubt he's keeping his victims in his basement. And besides, we are trying. Want to see if we can find some connection to Harris and Randy's.
Pretty weak lead.
Best we can hope for just now.
Not worried Yawen's gonna toe the line? Rat you out to her superiors?
Used to be friends. Doubt she'd do that. Plus, not that I'd use it, but I do know one skeleton she'd prefer remain tucked in her closet.
All the first-person shooters and third-person shooter games I've ever played, I don't remember, I don't ever remember, being, talking in dialogue in a vehicle, driving around the city, or driving around the world, and an in-game, in-game cutscenes like these.
You think Yawen will actually help us? All
So
things
cool.
considered.
Yeah, these tiffs of ours always end up the same way. I'll tell you about it over a beer sometime.
Sign me up. We find Randy, then we find the bottoms of a few bottles.
It'll be my pleasure.
So Josh, this woman, your sister, she's single now still. She never got remarried. Is it alright if I, bang her out? If she's attractive? It's alright if I, you don't mind if I, because I am the legendary mercenary of Night City 5 times in a row. Legendary Corpo, legendary greatest Corpo, legendary mercenary of Night City. On my way to 6th-time legendary mercenary of Night City. So she's probably going to find me really attractive. Plus the fact that I own the city. I own Night City, you know that, right? Don't run over that. What the Bro, how, you paying attention to where you're driving? You just ran over a civilian? You didn't seem to mind though. I didn't even scream or nothing.
Alright, this is it. It's sure been a while. Used to come over every weekend. Long time ago.
And? Changed it all since?
Places like this never change.
Oh, a classy looking place around here. This is home sweet home, huh?
Lovely neighborhood. Mwah.
Just like one you grew up in, huh? glowing, shiny objects everywhere. Hey, look, another glowing, shiny object.
River. You either got business with me or need about my Randy. Wouldn't drag your butt out here if you didn't.
Joss, meet V.
Hey, what's up, Josh?
So
Josh?
V, is this about my Randy?
Randy's been taken.
Why didn't you call?
Joss,
Because we
Threw a
drove over here to
blanket
tell
over
you in
the
person.
truth, like always.
Huh?
Police caught the guy, but he caught a bullet and he's in a coma, being watched.
You always this
But
reactive?
where's Randy?
we're looking, Joss.
Here?
Kind of tense, aren't you?
Arguing's not gonna help anyone.
He's my child. You got no place telling me how to
Yes?
behave.
Huh?
Joss.
A little emotional there, huh? Is she always this emotional?
Listen,
Josh,
we
you
need
always
to
this
look through
emotional
Randy's
about everything?
things.
Why?
To find any lead we can. Trust me, Joss.
Just don't destroy anything. Randy doesn't like it when anyone pokes through his stuff.
Let's go, V.
The kids are playing outside. Tell them it's time to eat.
Huh? Why don't you go do that? They're your children, right? Why don't you go do that?
Hang in there, Joss.
Maybe release some of that tension you got there built up there? Or if I get deep inside you, from behind, bend you over the
Can't be
counter?
easy raising 3 kids on your own.
Well, it wasn't any easier with my husband.
Oh, here we go.
In fact, the best days were when he didn't come home.
Hmm.
There were times I wished he'd disappear for a month, just to not have him hang around.
And so, why did you get married to him then? If you couldn't stand him? Huh?
How'd he die?
The Aldecaldos told me he died an honorable death. Whatever the hell that means.
That means he died honorably. It means he went out with a
They
bang.
showed me his body, where his face used to be.
He went out guns blazing.
Couldn't see the honor in that.
Nobody taught you what honor is?
Must have been a relief then, when he left.
For weeks, I cried every night.
Uh-huh.
My husband was killed. The father of my children.
The one that you didn't want around? The one that you felt
I'm
better
sorry.
when he wasn't around? That one?
Randy
Or is
changed.
it a different one?
He locked up.
You talking
Not
about
to
the
mention
same
the other
husband
two
or a
I still had to
different
raise.
husband? Oh, you had
Life
to raise,
was rough with him
raise
and
the
without
children
him.
all on your own, right?
Sometimes there's no solution.
You a strong, independent woman, single mother. Doesn't need any father role model around. One of those types, huh?
That bad, huh?
His bike in the highway.
Uh-huh.
That was his world.
Yeah.
But at home, let me tell you a story.
Oh, here we go.
This one time he took Dorian into the city.
Yeah.
Had some errand to run, just father and son.
Yeah.
He came back that
Spending some
night,
time together?
dead ass drunk. Raging at me for calling the cops on him.
Yeah, why'd
Did
call
you?
the cops on him?
River found him in some dive and brought Dorian home.
Huh? So he was at a bar having a few drinks. Did you call the cops on him? Huh. It's not very honorable of you. Call
Let's
the cops on your own husband like that?
change the subject. Can't be easy raising 3 kids on your own.
Well, it wasn't any easier with my husband. In fact, the best days were when he didn't come home.
Uh-huh.
There were times I wished he'd disappear for a month, just to not have him hang around.
Careful what you wish for, huh?
Must have been a relief then, when he left.
For weeks, I cried every night.
Mm-hmm.
My husband was killed.
Yeah.
The father of my children.
You sure which father?
I'm sorry.
Huh? Wait a
Randy
minute.
changed. He locked up.
Wow.
Not to mention the other two I still had to raise.
You had to do it all
Life
on
was
your own.
rough with him and without him.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's no solution.
Your brother could have helped you.
That bad, huh?
His bike in the highway. That was his world.
Yeah.
But at home, let me tell you a story.
Here we go again, huh?
This one time he took Dorian into the city.
Sense of deja
Had
vu.
some errand to run, just father and son.
You seem to be repeating the same
He came
things
back
over
that
and over
night,
again.
dead-ass drunk.
Huh?
Raging at me for calling the cops on him.
Mm-hmm.
Did you?
River found him in some dive and brought Dorian home.
How'd he die?
Thale de Caldos told me he died an honorable death.
Well, that's good.
Whatever the hell that means.
Maybe one day you'll figure it out.
They showed me his body, where his face used to be. Couldn't see the honor in that.
Let's, change the subject.
Alright. See you later, Joss. You seem to be somewhat unstable when you're kind of attractive.
What's on your mind?
I think it's good she learned the truth.
The aquariums in this game are cool. It's like no one's got any fish. They're all just getting
That's the trailer. Eyes peeled for details, eh?
aquariums with just water, and they look like aquariums. What do we have here?
Monique! Dorian.
Monique.
Hey, guys.
Norian, how you
Is
doing?
this your partner?
Huh?
Just
I'm a
a
legendary
friend.
mercenary of Night City. I own the city. So watch your step.
You gonna stay over?
Law and order.
We'll see. Your
Always
mom's
do what's
waiting for
right.
you with dinner.
Take responsibility for yourselves. Respect. See you later. Now go clean your rooms.
This is their old trailer. Randy moved in when I bought him a new one.
Real hellhole. Like in my good old days.
Check around.
Living in a hellhole. Got to get out of this hellhole. Don't want to die in this hellhole. Oh, get me out of this hellhole. So grab
Got
this
some kind
one
of
over
key here. Real fossil.
Not quite what we're looking for.
Nah. You were saying something? Shard on toilet over here.
Drugs?
Dope.
Let's not go there.
Society's fault.
Avoidance, right? Uh-huh. No. Every individual's got free will.
Some kind of game here. Shipping code on it. Tainted Overlord.
Favorite band?
You know him well.
Used to send him an album every year for his B-Day. Jeez. Can still see the nicks from those first years we measured the kids.
Expensive tech. Randy had the scratch for this?
You're joking. No chance Randy could afford hardware like this. Way too pricey. We gotta get in, but I doubt anyone knows the password. Can you crack it?
Wait, did I spend that? Yeah, I did. 8 intelligence.
Don't know how, River.
Damn. Need to try to guess it then. What could he have?
Who's the girl?
His ex, Natalie. Let's move.
Ex in the pig.
Go.
What's her name? Natalie?
Gonna have to keep trying.
Ooh, Liberum Arbitrium. Dark shit.
Sound could use work, but you can tell they put blood, sweat, and tears into it.
Punch this track title. Liberum Arbitrium.
That did it. Let me have a look around. They caught Harris in a vehicle like that.
Blockaded street.
What?
Shit, River. I remember that day. He lives close to an old school. True angel of empathy, this guy, huh? Figured out Randy's identity. Sent him the game as a present.
The one you found in his drawer?
The same. Shipping code suggests the prick sent it from the Badlands.
This guy baited Randy like a pro.
River, do you? Are you seeing what I'm seeing?
No. There's no way. Why would he do that?
Not only did they agree to meet, but it looks like Randy was as excited as any kid on his way to a theme park.
Fuck. This creep definitely scrambled Randy's head.
Natalie must have been the only person Randy trusted.
Can we view this page with a link? Some kind of link. The one Randy wrote about?
Let's find out.
A hidden page set up by Anthony Harris.
Christ. I'm gonna be sick. Jesus, River, this is fucked. Guy preyed on troubled kids. Made habits to target boys like Randy.
This is my fault.
Huh?
If I just paid more attention. Just talked with him more.
Hey, come on.
Well, maybe could have done
You're not
that.
the one to blame here.
You really just had to have talk with him about discernment. And don't trust anybody. You should have taught him some discernment. That would only taken about 20 minutes. Talk to him about discernment and not trust anybody. Ever. Where's the hidden pit? I'm here. I'm on the... What the... Oh.
There was a file here.
Deleted, looks like. But the name's still there.
This file, V. Damn it. Might have been what we were looking for, and it's gone.
Hey, look. The name of this cartoon matches the missing file on Harris's page.
That's what we needed to find for Yawin. V, we've got it.
Randy must have downloaded it.
Sure, but V, don't you get it?
Nope.
This could be the key to Harris's mind.
Huh?
Here's hoping.
Hey, can you use any of that Netrunner magic to shake anything else out of this?
Not that kind of magician.
Oh, okay. We'll have to manage without it.
That cartoon, River, could be what we've been looking for. You said yourself we needed something to get Harris to dream. Send it to Yawin.
Right. Sending it now. Okay. Says she'll get back to me by morning. And that I am a son of a bitch. And, come on. Let's grab a bite. Listen, let's not worry Joss more than we need to, huh? We're hot on the trail. We'll know more tomorrow. That's it.
Dorian, please.
But it really tastes like boogers.
Joss, we're finished.
All done. Off to bed then.
We left some for you, Uncle River.
Thanks, Monique.
Tell me you found something.
Looks like Randy knew his kidnapper. They were in touch.
Why would he do something like that?
You know him. Kids look for help in the wrong places.
When's the last time you ate?
Yesterday.
Have mine. I'm not hungry.
Thanks. Maybe later.
I could use some food. Pass the
No,
plate of food down
no
this way.
bullshit. Don't look at my brother. Just tell me.
What?
Will you find my boy?
Probably not.
River's a hell of an investigator. Randy's as good as found.
Won't give up until I do, Joss. Joss, you mind if V takes Randy's trailer for the night?
No? Sure.
Staying, right? You gotta help me see this through.
What?
To the end.
Wait a minute, hold on. No, I'd rather just like, you know, get in bed with you, Joss. Let's go and show you a good time.
Come on, V.
What?
Of course I'll stay.
Find your way, all right?
I'm hitting on your
Yup.
sister. Would you stop?
Gonna hit the
interfering?
sack soon.
Yeah, you're just like that Mr. Perales. Kind of, sort of, in a way.
V, wake up.
Not done sleeping.
What's up, bro? Let me get some rest. You know how
Yalwin called.
hard I
It
work
worked.
killing all
The
these
cartoon.
scumbags in this
He's
city?
dreaming.
And?
You got the BD.
What's good? Go
Right
take
here.
care of it yourself.
Slot
or
it in.
something.
Jack
Let me
into the
get
computer.
Some rest, bro.
I want to see it on the monitor.
That doc of yours is quick, not bad.
What's the matter with you, Anthony?
You're
I have
staring
to
at me,
report this.
asshole.
I hope you understand that.
Hope you understand. I'm trying to eat some lunch. Get the fuck away from me, bitch.
This isn't normal behavior. Anthony.
It isn't normal
behavior.
behavior.
You killed Liam's turtle.
Huh?
He was sick. He wouldn't eat, stayed in his shell. I just wanted to help him.
By injecting him with HGH?
Sure.
What were you thinking?
Growth
Is this
hormone,
something
kid.
your father taught you?
Yeah.
Good people took you in.
The way of
extended their trust. This is how you repay them?
Build an immune system.
Your friend died. I understand.
No, you don't.
But that is no excuse.
Is it alright if I stab you your hand with this fork? You don't mind if I,
you.
What did you just say? Okay, I've had enough. Principal's gonna hear about this.
You're not the only
Your
one that's
foster
had
parents
enough.
too.
Get the fuck
I
out of
see.
here, asshole.
Like father, like son.
Yeah, you're a prick, you fucking bitch. Assholes everywhere. Assholes pretending to be teachers. Assholes pretending
Don't
to be
you dare
principals.
talk about my dad!
That's right, you little shit. I know it all. Farm failed. Dad put a bullet in his head.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Yeah, you're
you
a
can't talk
dirtbag,
about
too.
my dad, you prick! You can't! You can't! He was sick, weak. I just wanted to help him.
We're back at Harris's smoke days.
I know it all. Farm failed. Dad put a bullet in his head.
You prick! You can't!
What is going? Is this glitched?
Trophy. Old one. Dated from 2042. First place in an interscholastic wrestling tournament.
Hold on. Let me check which school won that tournament. Laguna Bend. Looks like the whole town got flooded in the 50s. Well, at least we know the general area where Harris lived.
Guess that'd be that.
Laguna Bend. That's where Judy grew up. That's where you go for the diving mission. I never caught that. All the other times I played this.
Huh, I recognize this shooting. It was a case study back at the academy.
Tony! Where you going now? Come here!
Coming!
Tony, come here!
What's up?
Yeah, Dad?
You forget something?
Nope.
I asked you a question!
Was that necessary?
I don't know.
Choline, I'm at thionine levels. See anything odd?
Too low?
You were supposed to check before school. What do you gotta say for yourself?
Maybe if you paid me more, I might be
I
able
was
to
gonna
like,
die
pay more
'cause of
attention
you.
to what I'm doing.
Gotta kill it like you killed your mama.
Huh?
I'm sorry.
Don't apologize, just dial up her hormones.
You got that right.
And shut off that goddamn
You're
cartoon!
gonna have to take Lord's name in vain.
How many times I gotta tell you not to leave it like that? Hmm?
A few more times, maybe.
Half the day I spent trying to turn that shit off.
That's why I keep that, because I'm trying to irritate you, you know? Well.
That's our cartoon. Oh, Tony really seemed to love it.
Guess that'd be that.
Harris looks even younger here. Supplements in the feed for disease-free livestock. Cattle injectors for hormones, antibiotics. People ate meat loaded with the shit. Got no way to ID him. Kid's father was a real hard ass.
Looks like a cattle bioscanner. It's for checking vitals.
See that? Cow's sick, like the rest.
Property of biotechnical. You know, I wonder if we can't identify who his father is. I wonder if it's going to be in like some like DLC or connected to Biotechnica. I wonder if his father's identity has something to do with some storyline or something that's going to be in the future of this game. Probably not, but who knows. So fucking sick.
And where are you up to, Mike? Come here, you rascal. You'll hurt yourself. Tony'll take good care of you. Easy now.
I think this might be the place, V. It's a recent memory. Gotta be his hideout.
Juan, easy.
Treats the kidnapped boys like cattle. Hey, the Illuminated Towers. Promoting the Us Cracks album that came out then. Colors changed every hour. Signage on the farm model points to Petrochem.
Fuel. Must have been an auto shop or something here at some point. Fire department search stamp right here. City South. Perfect.
The terminal controls the pens. Look, another one.
Don't see Randy anywhere.
Hearing what I'm hearing?
Trash barge. That's the signal to dump. Has to be a landfill nearby.
I think that might be it.
Not so sure, River. I think we ought to explore a bit more.
Okay. Let's go with your gut.
Looks like Peter Pan turned this farm into a goddamn final bastion. All these turrets and mines, they're controlled by some other tech, not the comp in the barn. Got a clock, an hour to midnight.
That's gotta be all she wrote in this movie.
Probably right. Okay, got some cables. Okay, so where do we sit now exactly?
We know Harris still lives near an old school that's now underwater. You can see the NC skyline and the Us Cracks towers from the farm. It's a few miles out. Farm's located near a landfill. We know that too. Shipping code on the game Randy got from Harris traces out to the Badlands. Those towers promoting the Us Cracks album. Colors change regularly, once an hour. So we know the time.
11 at night.
Right. And that puts the farm east of the city. Southeast, actually. Stamp on the NCFD certificate was from the southern region. Farm model's a Petrochem design, so that eliminates any others. Which narrows it down to Edgewood Farm. That's gotta be our place.
So, we've got it.
Just hope we didn't fuck it up. Come on, we gotta go.
I guess as I was watching somebody else review this game or whatever, and there's a way to, like, if you don't, for some reason, if you don't get, like, enough of the clues or something like that, there's, like, 2 different farms, and you can actually, like, go to the wrong farm and fail this mission. I've never, all the times I've played it, I've always just went through and found all the clues and stuff. But it's interesting that that you can actually fail this mission by going to the wrong farm area.
gotta work. Done more in 2 days than the NCPD accomplished in weeks.
Not hard to do, but yeah, you're right. Thanks, V. For everything.
Yep.
We'll find him, River.
If I'd only known sooner how he felt. What was eating at him?
This isn't your fault.
I just talked to him.
I'm his uncle, V. And I wasn't there for him. Fuck! Hold on, Randy. Please hold on. Grab something!
Yeah!
River, this is the farm. We got it.
I know. Let's get to the barn quick.
Take care of what's most important. Gotta get some cash in my bank account, right? Corpo, right? Gotta have my priorities. Gotta have the priorities. Prioritization straight. Had that bank account, right? You understand, right? Right, Riverward, you understand, right? Right, bro? Well, who do we have here? Legendary mercenary of Night City, 5 times in a row. On my way to 6th time with the mediocre smile.
It's gotta be here. Have a look around.
disabling the defense system, then haul ass to the barn.
Yeah, that's what I think. After a time, when you turn the fuse off, but it like resets. That's why. Because every time I go out there, the freaking it turned back. I think it's timed. Or maybe it was a glitch that they, maybe it was a glitch that, what, that they fixed, that they actually like fixed something in the 1.2 update. Let's go, jeez, what the fuck?
Come here, quick!
Shut down the machine. Can't unlink Randy otherwise.
Wait, hold on a second. Glowing shining shards, so I gotta...
I repeat. I've got a 1052 at a farm south of the city. Yes, send the fucking squad! Yeah, relaying coordinates now. No, several, at least. Do it quick, damn it. Oh, and watch for automated defenses on the site. They're substantial. Hurry, gotta...
Okay, all disconnected.
Check the others. Could still be alive.
Right. Alive. Whoa, easy there. Easy now. Hey, you're all right now. Dead a few days already.
Me? Help me with Brandy!
It's okay. Don't be scared. We're here to help.
They added that sound effect.
You're a bit
there.
dehydrated, but you're gonna be fine.
Help me with Randy!
Hold on a second, bro. I gotta loosen some of this stuff here.
Need to loosen this! Help me! Help me!
Randy? Hey, you got this, buddy. I'm here with your uncle. It's gonna be alright.
Are you even using any strength to lift this off here? I gotta do this myself. See? Don't ever trust anyone ever.
We did it, River.
Yep, we sure did. But I'm not about to leave it like this. The horror that bastard inflicted. Can't let it go.
Who go kill us that, dumbass?
He's in a coma, in police custody. He's not getting away with anything.
He's still alive. So in a sense, he is getting away with
Go
it.
kill him then.
Not for long,
All I
though.
care about is like, look at that
Gonna
woman
squeeze
officer
the
over there.
life out of him with my
She's
bare
got
hands.
some of the silkiest curves I've seen in Night City. Look at that. She's amazing, man. Hey, you don't happen to know her, do you? You like put in a good word for me and give me a date with her over there? Silver? You saying something?
No, River. Want that fucker's blood on my hands, too.
Appreciate your dedication, V. But this is between me and Harris.
You all blood.
Gonna take him out in my own way.
Got it.
Amidst all this confusion.
Sure you don't want to help? They'll catch you.
No, they won't. That is, I was a detective, remember? I know how to cover my tracks.
Yeah, you'll probably get there and you'll probably wuss out and not even do it.
Just remember, say the word, I'm there. You can count on me.
Need a little time to myself now. But I'll remember.
What's up, Johnny King paramedic? What's with the
Really,
accent,
V?
bro?
Thanks. Couldn't have done it without you.
No problem, bro.
Don't mention it. And holler if you change your mind. Or if you're just in the mood to holler.
Razzle-dazzle charming personality to...
Poor boys. All your years, ever seen anything like this?
8 years in the force. Nothing comes close.
Something
beyond
beautiful.
twisted.
Hey man, police officer, man, woman, man, beautiful. Hey, when you get off of work, off of duty, you wanna go and go to my place, Mega Building H10, and I'll bring you to orgasm as many times as you want. Got the endurance to. Alright, Mega Building H10, look forward to seeing that. We're gonna get together for dinner and silky wet cherry pie. Alright, see you there. vehicle has a stash, right? Oh, that's right, I haven't resigned yet. Oh, that has a crit chance on that.
Good morning, Night City! Ooh, the race for the mayor's desk is taking some twisty turns, folks. Weldon Holt reportedly shed tears at Lucius Ryan's grave.
Yeah, whatever.
Swirling that those
No, he
tears
didn't.
were extra salty. Did Holt play a role in the late mayor's demise?
Of course he did.
Or
You
is this
heard it.
political mudslinging at its finest? Whatever the reality, I know plausibility when I smell it. Good morning, Night City! Is it a mirage? A hologram?
Is it somebody talking over and over again on the radio station when I want to hear some music? That's right, I forgot. I got the, let's see. Was it two more side quests with Pan Am? Means I don't. What's this mission? Let this car serve you all, and may the road be kind. we got a 3% health increase on defeat on enemy. We'll get that. What's wrong with you?
Jess, what's up?
Oh, hey, honey. Oh, yeah.
Wish I were on the road.
Let's go on the road right now. I just got a brand new vehicle. Let's go for a ride, honey. You want to go for a ride, hon? Give you the ride of your life, huh?
Fire and might.
Yeah, alright. Mega Building X10, I see you there. The last rescue. I got something to say.
We have a saying.
What's that?
Catch you on the trail.
Do a bunch of nothing. What the? Why is that? Why are you sitting on a shard?
Salam alaikum.
Whatever. Well, I can salam. Now start speaking English and get the fuck out of the country. Go to the airport with that.
Reporting directly.
The fourth corporate war. It's the fourth corporate war. Yeah, I remember you. Huh? I'm the boxing champ. Remember? The boxing champ you try to manipulate over at the at Pacifica for the championship boxing match. You playing on my emotions over there, pretending to be all upset and everything.
Piss off!
Alright, yeah, I love that attitude. I'm just gonna come over here and give you some fun, huh? And give you a load and you have that attitude? Let's do it. What's going on over here? Anything? Anything interesting going on over here? Oh yeah, something really interesting going on over here. Hi, honey.
What's up?
Hey, you two wanna have some fun together? Yes. You sandwich me in there on the couch here?
You around here?
Alright, well, since you're not very responsive, Mega Building H10. You know, trap me in the textures there. Take advantage of me, trap me in the textures.
V, you're here.
Of course I'm here.
What is he doing here?
I've come here.
I forbade you from even breathing on that Militech convoy, so you call in your friend?
I'm coming
to do it all behind my back. Is that it?
Are you
That's
related
exactly
to
why
Mr.
I had me
Perales?
come and
Always
stand right in
interfering
front of you. Do you think
Got no fucking clue what's going on here.
Damn it to hell, Saul. Are you seriously considering letting that basilisk slip through our fingers?
I am. Let's say you and I just
But a
get out of here
chance
and
like
leave these
this.
losers
A chance
to
of what?
to their own
Running the
demise.
job we came here to do?
Get the sense this fight's grown stale. Come on, put some feeling into it.
No. This discussion ended long ago. The Biotechnica people will be here in an hour. Try not to cock anything else up before
Yeah, probably your discussion ended when you got captured by a bunch of
I can't believe it.
scumbags.
There
And I
he
had
goes, off to
rescue
paint
your
the grass
dumbass.
Thought the Biotechnica contract had withered and died.
Pan Am, what are you still hanging out with these losers for? You're supposed to be at my place. Mega Building 8
Crop protection. Who gives a damn about crop protection? All Saul is going to prove is that a corp can walk all over us, and we'll say thank you and ask for more.
Disc. Let's go to my place, and I'll take your panties off with my teeth and pleasure you to multiple orgasms.
What's this basilisk nonsense?
It's an armored Militech cargo panzer. Junk from back in 2060 or so. They want to peddle it off to a backwards country, somewhere it can still pass as a technological wonder.
Am I deep inside you?
The Militech convoy will take the 101 right past us. Shame not to say hello.
Oh, that's right. It's to go get the basilisk.
What's gotten into you?
Let me guess. Whole thing's your idea.
How did you know?
You
Saul
filled my
wouldn't be
heart
quite so
full
pissed
of
if it
love, Pan Am. That's
I
what's gotten
believe he
into
is
you.
right. If this had been Saul's idea, he would have seen it as the greatest plan on God's green earth.
Are you still
Oh,
talking?
Saul isn't that petty.
What the?
He's simply a coward. He would rather play it
Yeah, he is.
safe, bide his time.
Mm-hmm.
For the family.
Is this basilisk worth another fight with Saul?
Yes, a craft like that would finally put us back on the right path.
Well, let's get going then.
Falling apart. If we fall into this Biotechnica rut, no one will ever take us seriously again.
Okay,
Anybody
so you
took
do
you
want to go
serious in the
behind
first
Saul's
place?
back and drag me here specifically for that.
Cassidy, Ted, Carol, and Bob also on board.
Oh, great. Then it's probably never going to work.
Remember a while back, told me to give you a solid kick in the pants if I saw you diving in the stupid pool again.
I do. Yet that was before our tandem raid on the Raffin camp. I believe you lost your opportunity there.
Nope, different that. Rescue mission. Someone from the family. Now, you're out to plain trick 'em.
If you plan to lecture me, you can damn well go right now.
Why Saul got his briefs in a bunch
Where's
over this
the
basilisk?
SIA option?
He's
after
afraid
that?
Militech will destroy us if we pick a fight with it.
He thinks it's safer to stick with the corporations, like Biotechnica. What a joke.
You guys would rather...
We would rather go back to plying the trade
He
we know
actually
best.
had
Logistics.
Meaning
a smart
smuggling.
thought?
That's what I said.
No way. Saul actually had a smart thought thinking about working with the corporations? How'd that happen?
Thought you and Saul agreed to bury your carbines.
So did I. But it seems that's only true when somebody is trying to kill us.
Exactly. You saved his life. You want to fuck things up all over again now?
I saved his life, yet somehow he still ignores everything I say. So I do believe we have come full circle.
And you plan to grab the basilisk how?
Thanks, V.
Haven't said I'd help just yet.
Okay, let's go talk to the rest.
Excuse you?
So, just the 4 vets on board with the plan. Nobody else?
We didn't bother asking the others.
There was too great a risk someone would take it to Saul.
I wasn't talking
Besides,
to you.
only the vets understand what we have to gain by having a basilisk.
Sounds pretty risky to me.
On the contrary, easy as pie. There won't even be much security on the convoy. Plus, we'll be doing our part towards furthering
Hey, man,
the
do you
cause
hear,
of world peace.
Hear
Why
somebody
should this
talking?
beast wind up being used
like-
in some little third world skirmish?
Seriously, dude. You're starting to get on my
We'll make
nerves.
better use of it right here in America.
Did you try to get Saul on board again?
Hey, everybody.
No luck, huh?
The elder
No.
want to
Okay,
watch me,
everyone listen.
bang Pan Am
Militech
from
will
behind.
transport the basilisk and parts distributed
this.
across 2 trucks.
Wait, do I sense a quiver
Watch
in
her.
your voice?
Fuck you!
Watch me make her
The
orgasm
convoy will halt
all
at the
over
railroad crossing on the
all over
101.
my rock salt.
We'll attack from behind, then get the hell out and away. Questions? Comments? Motions?
Yeah, how
Nice
did you get to
job,
be so
Sunshine.
beautiful, Pan Am?
Mm-hmm. Damn
It's all too
What
easy,
the hell?
convenient
Run
to
for
arrange. The exact tech you need. Coming your way almost
You
sooner
never
than a
saw a
silver
woman
platter.
getting
Yes,
banged out
Saul also claimed it stinks to high
at the
heaven.
lunch table before?
Intel on the
Oh,
convoy.
bunch
Where'd you
of-
get it?
Carol hacked the Militech comms channel. Is that enough for you?
Pan Am's got a beef with Saul, I know. But you guys.
Few years back, nobody would have given Corpo work a second thought.
We want a good name. We just need good gear and good jobs. And Saul would see that if he pulled his head out of his caboose once in a while.
And maybe if you didn't smoke as many cigarettes and drink as many beers. Every time I see y'all, you're smoking and drinking.
V?
What's up?
Okay, I'm in.
Oh, that way to say I don't want to get involved.
Okay. Thanks. First, we'll ride to the station. The train engine we need to block the convoy's way is there. Are you riding with us, or will we meet you there?
Riding with you.
Excellent. Let's get going.
I think I heard a little shake in that voice.
You did not.
Come on. Did you get your hands clammy too?
Screw you.
Hey,
But
Pan Am, I see
I'm
this
sure you
vehicle
didn't
has
use
that levitating
Militech won't notice a
uh,
thing.
technology as well, huh?
Okay. Forget I even asked. Please no!
So you never answered my question, Pan Am. How the fuck did you get to be so beautiful?
Let's go.
Nobody's gonna notice you gone back at camp?
Saul has no wish to see us there anyway.
He's a fool.
The better to make a good second impression on the Biotechnica suits.
Your sour faces wouldn't help much.
Indeed, they would
And
not.
not the good kind of fool either.
The Raffens, what about them? You expecting any trouble?
Saul is. He's posted sentries all around the
Ah,
camp.
just kill them all.
How's that not right?
He's wrong in continuing to fight the symptoms rather than the disease.
You don't miss life in Night City?
At times, perhaps. I miss the feeling of having a new beginning. Of freedom.
You want
But
a
I
new
also
beginning?
haven't forgotten the
Go
emptiness.
live with me in my
The feeling of
apartment building,
realizing
make a
it means
building
nothing
extra,
if you're
we'll start our
alone.
own family.
Yeah. Took adjustment on my part, too. Though, never was completely
You gonna
alone.
watch the road?
You had someone?
Just staring at me.
A true
Watch
friend.
where you're driving.
Jackie by name.
I mean, I
You
know
would've
I'm
liked him,
the
actually.
most attractive legendary mercenary
Jackie.
of Night City you've ever
I
seen.
remember that.
Still, keep your eyes on the road so we don't end up getting in a ditch. Yeah, Jackie was a good guy. Assholes that
We
see
have
Project
arrived.
Red go and kill them off in the first act. And bunch of bullshit.
If you like it so much, maybe we should just hijack the train. Let the basilisk go on its way.
Yeah, then just drive this beast to the 101. There and back.
Saul would be on board with that.
Are we ready? Okay. The Militech convoy will be traveling from Night City to the base where they're due to meet the buyer. We will stop it at the railroad crossing.
All we have to do is shove this beauty in its way.
V, any questions?
Plan to move this thing how exactly?
It's old tech. Carol will have to hack it.
Then I'll somehow have to finagle authorization
He knows how to
for the
actually
control
do that?
tower to move it.
Tower looks inactive to me, too.
Yeah, we'll see to that. You and Pan Am just get the authorization code.
Okay, let's get to work.
You always keep your beers though?
What are you two doing?
I'm finding my inner peace before the storm. While Teddy is just being dead weight.
Love to join you.
Respect your efforts. Self-respect breeds self-discipline. Once you have both, you have real power.
Yeah.
Drinking always breed deep thoughts?
I just feel like people expect some motivational bullshit from me.
A goal, a love, a dream,
your,
what breed a real man.
What do you think people expect?
Truer words, brother.
Any of this goes south, you know Pan Am will be the one to pay.
Do you see us hanging her out to dry? Do you see Saul letting us off the hook while Pan Am takes the fall for everything?
Exactly.
I'm starting to like this kid, Ted. He thinks he cares about Pan Am more than the girl's own family.
That's right, I do.
I think you want to use Pan Am to get rid of Saul.
Listen, V. You know what makes a good leader.
Not some cliched adages,
Integrity
that's for sure.
And discernment.
The ability to overcome adversity, solve conflicts within the clan, trounce efforts to undermine your authority.
Who taught you
Meaning
that
you're putting
bullshit?
Pan Am through the Nomad School of Hard Knocks? Breeding a good clan leader?
Pan Am? I was thinking of Saul. Pan Am is a goddamn pain in the ass.
Take Lord's aim in vain.
It just happens that's exactly what Saul needs.
Huh? Bullshit. Pan Am takes risks. You just sit here and drink beer and smoke cigarettes all damn day and night. I'm talking to you guys.
Well, hello there. Have you come to make yourself useful?
Huh? That's my middle name, useful.
Nope. Just here to talk.
You don't really know why you're here, do you?
Yeah, I'm here to make love to Pan Am. I'm just talking to you all because it's like options.
Pan Am asked me for help.
She came back to the fold, sweet-talked Mitch and the rest over to her side. But still, she calls you. Interesting, isn't it?
Do you mind if I have a few licks there, do you?
Even if we pull it off, Saul will be pissed. I can see his face already.
Remember when we first met? You almost had a pound in your pants at the thought of falling foul of Saul.
I don't recall leaving Pan Am high and dry, though.
Now you're gonna stick it to him plain?
You don't remember what you did?
Something changed?
You forgot, huh?
I realize Pan Am is right.
You forgot how much of a loser you are, or what?
How's it going over here?
Fantastic. We have everything hooked up, and nothing works.
Yeah, you got everything hooked up, but nothing
not
works.
reliably.
So now I gotta fix everything for you again, right?
Because I am not open to the prospect of taking it all apart again.
Capacitor's damaged. Third from the right.
Indeed. Hold on. Let me swap it out. Time to try it again.
Yeah.
Hey, it works.
Imagine that. See, I know how to do things right. The right
Thanks,
way.
V.
Yeah, if you're gonna do something, do it right or don't do it at all. The other,
Need a hand?
Of course. But in your shoes, I would look for another way in first.
Did it glitch or something? The optional's still on there.
I opened this one, so we'll call it a tie. Be right there. Well done. Thanks, boys.
Phantom, you mind if I be honest with you? It's just you and me, or oh no. Phantom, I think you might have the most beautiful ass in all of Night City.
I've always been fond of trains.
Yeah.
And the stations where so many tracks
I've always
converge.
been fond of beautiful women with
junctions.
Yes, those. When you see them from above, you feel
free. Like you could set off in 1,000 journeys all at once.
Rosy hips.
Perhaps more simply, hopeful.
Hope to get deep inside that.
Okay, here we are.
I'm looking forward to getting deep inside you, Phantom.
Carol! What are we looking for? Punch cards! What cards? Oh, no cards. Rows and columns. Would you help me look?
Sure thing. Nothing here. Well, well, well.
Okay, it must be here somewhere. V, look thoroughly.
Got something.
Good job.
No, you mean good work.
Carol! We have a card! What now? You have to put it in here.
Here goes nothing.
Here goes some. What the? What's with the graphical glitches in the last couple of hours?
Little engine that could.
V, I wanted to speak with you.
Of course you did. You want to get it on? Hey John, can you go somewhere else? Me and Phantom are gonna get it on.
V, is this a bad time?
Missed you. Pretty bad.
Oh, well, this means... Oh, wait, just wait. This is not how we usually talk.
No time like the present.
Okay, go ahead. That was a joke. Listen, V, I believe I know where this is going.
And not to your liking?
No, it's not that. I also wish to talk about it, just not so openly. My plan was to tiptoe around, test the waters, then retreat back into my shell.
Sounds like a plan. What went wrong?
It seems you saw right through me.
Didn't have a clue how you'd react. You're not the only one shooting in the dark.
I would not want to cock this up.
Well, that's a start.
The thing is, I usually act before I think.
Uh-huh, noticed.
I know. But I also need impulses to act upon. When I do something spontaneously, I feel I'm being honest. Yet with you, I prefer to play it safe.
Don't feel any impulse at all right now? Shame. I was hoping you did.
I do. But I fear I'll do or say something foolish and be left alone in the desert. I would rather keep you close. If only as a friend.
Try following the impulse next time.
Okay. Well, in any case, you've been warned. All right. Let's rejoin the others.
Oh. Convoy. Got eyes and ears on it?
Yes. Carol checks their communication channels from time to time. Everything is proceeding as planned. For now.
You didn't give Saul my phone number, did you? That asshole better not call me. I'm a... Oh, Lunatic Lizzie's... Huh? Well, he didn't call, but he sent... Do you know where Pan Am is? Huh? What's up, bro? Don't text message me anymore. I don't know how you got this number, but... For crying out loud, I don't care what's going on between you two. Just asking, can't you give me a straight answer? When you see her, tell her I'm looking for her. I'm giving you a straight answer. Fuck off and don't ever text message me again.
We could still
Sit your ass down a minute, honey.
Talk to my woman like that, asshole.
Under control. The convoy is
If
already
anybody's gonna tell her to sit her ass down, it's gonna be her. It's gonna be me, not you.
Hurry up and wait then.
We've quite some time left till dusk. The car could use another once-over. The stars have emerged. We've but a few hours till dawn.
Oh, because of a different dialogue?
You're acting spooked. As if you're the first person ever to stand up to Saul.
Save your breath. I don't need to be consoled.
Wait a minute, what? The car needs some...
Was it someone I know?
New. Scorpion.
You came home from the war, head full of new ideas, and a host of new contacts.
He tried to get Saul to lead us in joining Snake Nation. It would make us stronger, he said.
I don't think he peeped a word of it to me.
Oh, just no,
What
it
did Saul
wasn't
do?
the dialogue option. It was because this needs
Saul
to take
dressed the
place-
guy down head to
They
toe
wanted
for
to
messing
take
with
place
the
at
family.
night. It was during the
Hell,
day.
he didn't send him on any
Alright,
jobs
I
for a
see.
year.
Gee, really consoling. Thanks.
You said yourself you didn't need any.
Ought to raise a glass to Scorpion.
To Scorpion.
And to Jackie.
Jackie Wells. My bro. Good to see you, Jackie Wells. My bro. I'm gonna keep killing scumbags for you, bro.
You don't talk about the war much.
What's there to say? They just packed you into a Panzer down in Mexico and said full speed ahead, soldier.
Then it was weeks talking either to yourself or the onboard AI, drinking iodide like water because your Geiger wouldn't shut up.
I'm sprouting a rash on my ass just thinking about sitting in that boiling hot coffin.
But you all can't wait to pack your asses into the basilisk, huh?
That's different.
Completely different.
Different?
You'll see once you're on board.
I don't think it's any different. You just making excuses.
I'm gonna try and get some sleep.
Okay, it'll be quite some time before the convoy comes through.
Grown kinda cold out here.
Not true. But this is nice.
Catch some shut-eye with me.
I'll just lie here a while, by your side, gazing at the stars.
Is that another area of your expertise? You got maps of the heavens in your library, too?
Of course. That's the Big Dipper. And do you see the small flickering star to the right?
Yeah.
You do? Oh dear. That means there's a major leak. Good night, V.
Okay, here they come.
Is everyone ready? Let's ride, V.
Let's rock and roll. All in the name of rock and roll. See more landscape glitching, graphical. Let's do this.
All right. Shit moving. Get her up to speed.
Japan, you like my new coat? Legendary. Like the gold color? I think the pattern on it's alright.
I don't know if we can catch them. Uncouple one of the cars. It'll speed you up. Hey, no having in mind. Take out that coupler. We're getting close. Get them close. Hey, shoot us. them as soon as they're cut off. Shit!
Me.
Probably jammed again.
Okay, the trucks are all yours, boy.
Move that ass, Teddy boy.
Enemy contact! 4, no, 5 vehicles! No, it's blocked! We need to move around!
Hurry up!
Don't you worry.
Keep firing, Dustin! This ought to do the trick! Shoot! Needed that!
Mitch, Bob, go!
All is planned, boss.
All right, the train's leaving. You'd better move.
Okay, let's go. Ready to roll.
All in the name of rock and roll.
Fuck, it worked!
Of course it did, just as I said it would.
Give me a kiss, Pan Am.
How's it going there, V? Did you have fun?
Sure did.
Just be happy you won't be around to put the hunk of junk together. The real fun is just starting for Mitch and Teddy.
Whoa, wait a minute. You mean they're actually gonna do some work for a change? No way.
Okay, I just lost the Militech channel. The suits finally realized someone was listening and changed the codes.
Perfect timing if you ask me.
I'm a good driver. You know that? Oh, you're good at disappearing too while you're sitting down. All of a sudden you just disappeared. That's
Nothing. I'll take care of this myself.
now what's about to go down. What's going on here? Damn, Pam, I love your curves. All those curves, so supple, silky. Yeah. What's that?
So it begins.
Do you hear that? Do you hear an asshole? The voice of an asshole on over here? Oh, yep. Look at this. And once again, the captured asshole shows up.
What's the meaning of this?
Exactly what you see.
Yeah.
The basilisk.
All I see is two trucks with giant Militech logos on them. Fuck, Pan Am, you can see them from miles away.
Huh?
You think we don't have problems enough on our hands? The Raffens could rear their heads at any moment. And now we have Militech to worry about too.
Stop it! Fuck! Just shut up already! Do you want to serve corporations forever? Fine.
Yeah, hey,
go
wait
right
a minute.
ahead.
Whoa.
In that case, we'll leave the basilisk as a souvenir of what this family used to be. Or you
Hey,
know what?
some of us want to.
Maybe next time we're attacked, we'll be able to fight back.
Hey, at least through this playthrough, I mean.
As soon as I'm done with Biotechnica, we call a family meeting to discuss this. Discuss you.
Until that time, I want these trucks out of my...
And the basilisk?
Hey, honey.
Can we put it together?
Do what you want. Just get out of my
Hey,
sight.
why are you following that?
Bob, Mitch,
That
you two take the
captured
trucks
loser?
around back.
Hey, honey, make a building
need to
H10.
unload.
You...
Sure, but then what do we do with them?
Oh, I've got an idea. Yeah.
You got quite a pair of lungs there.
Thanks. I believe the last time I pulled something like that, I was 10 years old.
Seem to still be in fine working order. Everything okay?
Yes, of course. Though the great train robbery bit of this was much more enjoyable.
You need me again, all you gotta do is call.
V, I'm sure I will. So you better expect that call.
You know, give me
Be waiting. Take care.
Go to my tent and make out. Hey, Panam, let's go to my tent and make out. I got some new cyberware you might be interested in. You wanna... What's going on? Oh, hey.
You seem worried. Follow
No.
your heart.
I don't follow my heart over here to you. Make a building.
Relax.
You wanna
Eat, drink, and be merry.
You want to go to my You want to go to my let's go do that in my tent right now. Let's go, honey. Won't be needing that. All right, we're gonna end the episode right here. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Hope you had fun and enjoyed watching this episode. We'll go do some gigs and hustles in the next episode. Keep fighting the good fight. Peace.